Alrighty. Alrighty. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. So I just got on for today. We're continuing right where we left off. Supposed to be headed to the Imperial capital, if I remember correctly.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the skies, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Suppose I could ride my chocobo. Let's go, Ambrosia. The side quest up here. Is it worth doing, though? What do you want?
Lucky to make it out alive.
Really?
Oh, aye. There's...
I take it there's date.
Oh, what about this? Oh, no doubt.
What's up?
Met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's miss.
How does a merchant?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation...
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms.
You, however, chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you...
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fight.
Wait, based on everything you just said, you are
Yeah, lucky you
assuming and guessing that there are bandits up ahead.
Our merchant friend Lode reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cup.
Nope. You just put an end to those back.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Look over you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
Oh. And you should be dead there. That was a quick, simple little battle there.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
Cart. Looks like it'll be difficult to move on out of here.
It will be a nightmare.
Seems we found it.
Found the cart and didn't leave a single...
And how exactly will he be getting you?
Leave that to us. After all, you've done your part.
I don't know why, like he said, not sure he trusts them. The way they talk and act, they just seem...
It's off.
There's no need to be. What if we wanted?
Yeah, what and what was with that rudeness at the end there, after acting so nice? They just seem strangely suspicious. Weird. Anywho. Hopefully not my problem.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold at least. The path continues on the other side.
Why'd you move? That's not cool, man. You can die. Cool. We are progressing smoothly. Let's just hope we don't have too many interruptions to our travel here. Ooh, what a nice view.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, in these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance in Paris. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominants and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad.
Maybe parts of it are true, but I wouldn't believe the whole bestowing curse part, the whole scenario. And who would the gods be? I don't really know much about it.
Something wrong?
Is it the same in other Final Fantasy games? The gods
Nothing.
that they believe in, worship?
It's nothing.
They've mentioned one before. I just never heard of it before, and I don't know. They haven't really said anything about it. Just said a name, and it was clear that it was like, a figure of worship. But Grieger.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
Why?
Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sunbreak.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age,
Father, please.
or for as long as I am able.
What's the point then?
The empire we seek to build.
He'll rule with your
And I can think
with you as advisor. Why not just keep the position yourself? What difference does it make?
There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor
Oh.
I gladly serve. Great Grieger, made flesh.
And why do you truly believe Olivier to be The embodiment of Grieger.
Return to your camp, Dion.
Confused.
Ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sambrek.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress. She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrek, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
Take her! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your radiance. The Rowena Syndicate.
Bend the knee to whom?
Oh, not another meeting.
As far as I was paying attention, I never heard a single word or command from the Emperor there. Killed old Olivier.
I'm hungry, Father.
And you're no longer the Emperor. So why listen to you, old man?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
When are we gonna deal with freaking that lady, Clive's mother, and the freaking Empire? Something's wrong there. I don't know what. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some sort of influence from Ultima. Something's going on, and it just seems strange and weird and messed up.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained.
Ah, I didn't realize what he was doing. I did it too early, too. Good damage. I didn't realize that cooldown. Oh, but it still finished him off, even outside of the stagger, so no worries.
More refugees.
And they're all making for the crystalline dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
Well, sucks for them, I guess, because the crystal they're headed to isn't going to be around much longer either.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goetz, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Good old real excited Goetz.
So,
He was so happy and excited to travel with us.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all, feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
Tough crowd, huh?
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. They are more than welcome to look.
Seems prices are already high.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
I mean, seriously, they're still technically at war with the other side of that border.
Let's go to find Goetz, shall we?
Have a bunch of people trying to flee to the other side. That's gotta be rough. Well, shouldn't be too hard to spot. He's a large fella. Quite tall. And burly. I don't know if that's the right word. I probably shouldn't have even tried. Anyway, he's right here.
Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Goetz.
It's betrayed us, Pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a band bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child.
I know where. I've got a pal and no one knows more about what goes on.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way.
No time like...
You two go on it. I'm going to check the rest of his stuff, mate.
Right.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo then.
And the other one on purses.
This is a child. How young of a child? It's hard to imagine that'd be an easy pickpocket. I feel like his pockets would be kind of high for a small child. Be a bit awkward. But again, I don't know much about pickpocketing. We got a lot of gil. 138,000. This costs 20,000. Honestly, just why not? I'll probably never use it, but what else am I gonna be spending all this gil on? So, red sign.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion.
10. Oh, I guess my 100,000's not very much.
Wait, that don't go well. He's my mate.
As I live and breathe. Goetz, what are you doing back in Boklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
Well, she provided permission to go, or Goetz, or I might need to hear his name again.
What you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By little Ben.
Of all the... You're the size of people. Honestly.
Goetz told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little band could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct?
So smart.
I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it.
Trying to get through the checkpoint, right? The whole blocked little border, right? Seems pretty straightforward.
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been, which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of ease, and with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious.
So the children are stealing passes.
Yes, passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the record.
Which means
That someone, the same someone who is, and the same someone whoever they are, they're ruining the. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass, and we want to catch whoever's behind it all.
Well, I was partly right about the use of the passes, obviously, but
They won't let
yeah.
you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try to do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So even the
Yes.
foreign people who
Yes, Goetz.
give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
What pockets did you even have the pass in? Is it in your bag, one of those bags
Thank you, Kyle.
that you have?
But I don't know your name.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business.
Got another little badge or whatever thing to like let us be known by the others. Yeah, seal. I couldn't think of the word.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. I suggest that you.
The furniture man.
Cool! I should have expected that there'd be such an interruption, such a delay to our travel. I was afraid of such. I really wanted to progress smoothly today. I will do my best.
Are you the furniture? Looking for something?
Eloise collared you too.
She told me you were leading the hunt for
One, that they're targeting the tread harder to watch your back, see? Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those,
Their eyes must have lit.
the fishmonger run by the gate's been trying to track down the children.
Thank you.
Come with me to the Dominion. Life
Fish for sale! Can I interest you?
She's asked me to help her.
Is that so? For one, this isn't a family operation. Street urchins, by the
Orphans from the...
A few, perhaps. They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and be...
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt there's...
It's worth it.
Yeah, I mean, looking for children who are the suspects is a good place to start.
Excuse me, I was just wondering.
Anything grown-ups, and guess what I'm about to say?
Sorry.
I apologize.
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asked.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets?
No, so if they come calling.
Oh man.
Caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Could always offer some gill.
What do you want?
It's all right. We're not going to hurt. We've heard that some... We need to know who's behind.
I don't know much about it, really. He said he got a job.
Sounds promising.
We need to find.
Do you know where you're... He's usually by the... Thank you.
Thank you, lady.
Come on, come on!
You immediately sold out your friend. I'm joking. You probably did it out of concern because of the dangerous nature.
She must have been in the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Yeah, and I'm broke. Enough of your whining.
Yeah, unfortunate. What if you just happened to conveniently drop a few coins?
Fat donkey was easy, you wouldn't have noticed. Yeah, wish we hadn't could use one of those things to get...
Can't it be a fun thing? The moment they found out that...
Would they now?
Shit, what do we do?
You do get caught if you want.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these.
Right.
Is it really necessary? It seemed like the other two kind of knew what was up. We're kind of in on it as well.
I need to find him before his employees do.
And they seemed more willing to just stay put, so I figured could have just
Did you see a boy?
questioned them.
There was a boy ran back there.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Boy. Oh, you're just chilling back here. Hello.
Shit.
It's all right, Hunter. I just want to...
Fine.
I'm looking for the people who made...
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me a good gill if I knew they were bad, but the brothers didn't come at all half the time. Before I started buzzing, you know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else.
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill.
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goetz and I to look.
You! I haven't got your pass anymore. If that's what whatever you do to me, not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their guilt.
And who do we have here, eh?
Cowards. You will not force another child to do
Oh.
your bidding.
Hey, yeah, dude, misunderstanding.
Don't hurt him.
Who are you, though? You, like, stand out. Like, you're an actual relevant character. Like, you got some style. You're not as simple, like, just background character.
Did you get it?
What's it feel?
Goetz. What are you doing with these people?
We're best buds.
You're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
Is it that one lady that we just met a little bit ago? But I definitely remember her name, of course. But,
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
Eloise, yeah, her. Yeah.
I'm just at the back and related. Theodore, and yours Theodore. Vultures who have made bottles.
They prey on the desperate, stealing from them. I've been looking into their activities in hope.
But it seems they've already stooped even.
Hansa's a good lad. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help, but they all want this.
Yeah, glad we got that figured out. Maybe not be so quick to jump to conclusions. Theo. Maybe pay attention as well, because Goetz was literally standing right next to us when you approached. And he's pretty hard to miss. I mean, look at this big guy. He's freaking humongous.
So, what else?
You get your trader's path.
All right then.
Yeah, but like, what's the plan? How do we find them?
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect passes. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down.
We'll try this time.
Back down the road towards Lake.
To Lady's Cleft.
Coolio.
Ladies' Cleft is to the south past the camp.
To the south past the camp, who would have thought that it was outside of the town, out that way? Like the boy just said, Theo. You are so great at listening. So glad you could recount that. I see some people. You think those people, those suspicious seeming people in that random side quest I did on the way, you think they'll reappear? It just seemed real awkward. Just sort of felt like might not be the last time.
You
This is cool. I honestly never noticed before. I didn't know it would launch him like that. That's fun. Oh. Ow. You know, I've never made use of it. I was kind of curious. Look at that. That's kind of cool. Good job, Torgal. I was just slow Jill over there. Suppose I could help her out a little. There she goes. No experience, but some ability points. Interesting. Hello. Hello, fellas. What's the range of this? Not as far as I'd hoped. I was actually trying to hit this guy. Again, I was trying to hit this guy. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Can't use that outside of combat. Thought it might help in preparation. I was trying to get Torgal to cast his heal.
Not a bad haul today. Aye. Some of us, especially the little ones. It will be a shame when the job must go.
The leaders of the cup. They don't deserve it, but I wasn't planning on shut up.
We're ready when you are.
Oh, I'm ready.
It's that guard from Bokland. Kill him! Kill them all!
Ow. Gosh darn. Why'd that attack go over me as well? Did I hit the attack button too slow? Yeah, there it goes. That's pretty good. Ah! Really gotta get better at timing things. Gosh, I'm really freaking bad at video games. Die. Why are you still alive? And there we go. So, were those actually the leaders? Was that the end of the group? Is that it? So, any trader passes?
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes.
Is it those things in the little bowl-looking thing?
Not yet. I reckon now I just need to sort through it all and return.
We should go and give Eloise the good news.
Of course. Oh, and we'll be glad.
Could you like... Oh, I guess Goetz isn't here with us anyway. I was just wondering, like, couldn't you just go ahead and spot Goetz and pass it to us? But I suppose there's not much point. Give it to us. Let's just sort it out with everyone else's later.